The premier simulation basketball is back on the GSSN as we have a big-time matchup between the San Francisco Monsters and the St. Louis Reign. I'm James Olson, bringing you the hot mic here tonight for some PSB action. Speaking of hot, look at the flames going up about 20 feet in the air. Man, oh man, and look at the pyro too. Are we at a basketball game, or is this the UCW, which is also on the Global Simulation Sports Network? We have a sold-out crowd here in St. Louis as the San Francisco Monsters come on in to challenge the defending champion St. Louis Reign. We are getting ready for tip-off here tonight. Again, it's a sold-out crowd. Man, oh man, I have goosebumps on top of goosebumps right now. So the Monsters will win the tip-off. And here comes Gil Mortenstein with the ball. Mortenstein cuts back to the right side. And he's looking to drive, half spin move right there. And a quick foul right there by Daryl Glover. We're not even 13 seconds in and we got a reach in. Monsters looking to inbound. I was going to say rebound. But Nathaniel Field has the ball. Now he's looking to go inside to Mickey Hartman. Kicks it on back. Daniel hits the back of the rim. And now here come the St. Louis Reign. Mari Bowers trying to get something going right there. He could not get that one to go. So now here comes the Monsters quickly back up the court. Dish inside. Mickey Hartman gets that one to go. And Glover already has 2 fouls to start this game.
Shooting for San Francisco.
Man, oh man.
Number 20 at the line for 1.
So Mickey Hartman going to the line. I was watching him during warm-ups, and this guy has worked on his craft. I mean, he is becoming a complete threat when it comes to scoring right now. First free throw, well, first free throw of the game, I should say, will go on down. So the Monsters will take the early 3-0 lead. Bowers, top right side. Now looking to cut back into his left. Looking to go inside. He's going to get hit right there. Ventfield will get charged with that foul. Maybe a split-second difference. That ball would have not been actually a foul. It probably would have been a block, and that ball got sent into the 5th row. So Jamari Bowers, he's going to be going to the free throw line for 2. Bowers, a 6'11" forward. Definitely a key piece in that run last season for the St. Louis Reign as they won the inaugural PSB championship against the New York Griffins. But of course the big thing right now is with the expansion draft, where we had 4 new teams that introduced to the league, some of the key pieces had left the St. Louis Reign, as well as there were some key pieces with the San Francisco Monsters as well that left to make up the other 4 teams. Both teams are looking to try to change their ways, so to speak, and they will try to get the win columns and make a run for a PSB championship for sure. Benfield looking to drive to the right. Spin move with the left hand, misses it. Tries to go 2 for $1, tipping it back in, but cannot get that one to go. Benfield, his last game, had 10 points off of 4 of 10 from the field, and he had 11 rebounds, so nice double-double right there. There we go with L.A. Rowe getting the ball down for another 2 points for the St. Louis Reign. Benfield on the right side. Looking to get the ISO right now against Bowers, but he's going to get it up inside, and what a block right there. Mortenstein just got his stuff swatted away. Quick shot, could not get that one to go. Mortenstein with the rebound. Now a quick 3 right there by the Monsters. That's not going to fall. Got to slow down the tempo. Bowers looks to go inside.
San Francisco
And he was almost on a three-point play, but could not get that one to go. Ventfield will be charged with a foul right there. And Bowers is going back to the line. So as Bowers goes back to the line, one of the big key pieces I really enjoy what the PSB is doing. As the St. Louis Reign had won the PSB championship, obviously, instead of banners, they actually put the trophies underneath the main logo at midcourt as that first free throw goes down. So you can kind of see it on that angle right there, but when we get to the big main screen, look right underneath the logo. That is where, if any team gets a championship, they will have it immortalized, I guess, on the court. Courts can change, but legacies won't. As you can see it right there under the eye. So it's a 6-3 game right now, just under 7 minutes. As we almost saw a poster jam. Man, oh man, we would have had a 911 call for someone getting bodied. Jacoby Mamba now with the right side. Now he's cutting back to the left. Going to reset up this offense. Shot clock is definitely going to be a factor. He's looking for that ISO. Now he's trying to cut back. Fade away. Three-pointer. Could not get that one to go. And here comes San Francisco back up the court. Daniel now trying to cut to the left side. He's looking for that wide open. He's going to get that one to go. Nice little hanging layup right there. Last time he was playing, 19 points, 2 assists, and a block. Almost perfect from the field. It's going 7 of 8. Nelson fade away. Gets that one to go for 2. 8-5 game, under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Mortenstein now gets it on over to Haynes. Back over to Gil Mortenstein up top. Now he's looking to drive. He wants to get on the board, and he does with that one. Mortenstein's last game, going 5 of 11 on the field. He had 12 points and 6 assists. Nice little showing for one of the newest members of the PSB. Another 2 points right there for the St. Louis Reign. It's still a 3-point game, but now it's 10-7. Haynes now with the ball. Gets it out over to Big Dan Levin, but now nice ball movement. Levin gets the ball again. Takes it back out. Haynes. Oh, I thought he was going to get that 3. They are really passing the ball on double team. Still gets it to go with the big high hook. Field goals so far in this game, 4 of 10 for the Monsters. Reign, 3 of 6. Play Rowe with the ball now. Goes over to Nelson. Nelson back up top. Wants to try to get past Big Dan Levin. He's trying to float that one in. Could not get that one to go. Levin with the rebound. Mickey Hartman quickly trying to bring up the ball for the Monsters. They screen and a bounce. Just a bit off with the communication. That's a turnover right there. Rain Rowe missing that shot from about free throw range. And the Monsters coming back up. Steve now gets it on over to Haynes. Now takes back over to Daniel. Mortenstein back with it over to Hartman now. Shot clock about to be a factor. Man, that kind of tongue twisted me a little bit. The three-pointer didn't, though. And it's a 12-10 game with 3:45 left here in the first. And we're going to take our first timeout of the game. Monsters up by 2. As we get set for more PSB action here on the GSSN. We have the Monsters up 12-10 right now with about 3:40 left here in the first. Play Rowe now trying to get on down to Nelson. Nelson trying to back down past Levin. Turn around. He gets the 2 to go. Levin was draped on him like a blanket, and that did not faze him at all. McCaw now with the ball. Kicks on over to Daniel. Daniel trying to get that three-pointer. Cannot get that one to go. And Jacoby Mamba, the leader of this team, definitely coming down with that rebound. Mamba trying to make some work happen. Fade away. Rolls around. Could not get that one to go for two. McCaw now gets the ball. Now he's going to shoot it for three. Hits the back of the rim. That was a ill-advised shot, in my opinion. When he wasn't even really set. Nelson trying to get that one to go. Will not work. McCaw with the rebound. McCaw now trying to set something up for the Monsters. Trying to get past that screen on the left side, and he will. Three-point attempt. Gets it to go. And the Monsters hit up a big three with 2:22 left here in the first quarter. Bowers now with the ball, trying to set something up here for the Reign. We'll take that screen. Now he's going to take the big three. Hits the back of the rim. No good. And here comes San Francisco. 2 minutes left here in the first. McCaw now looking to drive. Now he's going to kick it on over. Daniel with the three up top. No good right there. And LA Rowe bringing the ball up right now. Ethan Daniel, 1 of 4 on the floor. There is a turnover, and here come the Monsters trying to quickly bring it up. Taylor could not get that one to go. Nelson will get hit with that foul. And, of course, it's going to send the Monsters back to the line. So the San Francisco Monsters have shown very, very good basketball across the PSB. It's early in the season, but I believe right now that the San Francisco Monsters, power rankings will always say different things, but to me, this team is well-rounded on offense and defense. They have got some crafty players. Even the bench right now, I mean, you could bring in the whole platoon for the second string, and they could actually do some damage. And that's what I really enjoy about the San Francisco Monsters team. If they can keep up a good run, I believe that they could possibly be looking at a PSB championship. So it's a 16-12 game after that free throw right there. Nina B now with the ball. Very crafty, very quick. Just a little bit too much English on it. That would have been a nice and one opportunity for Nina B, but B will be sent to the line. B was a late acquisition late last season for the St. Louis Reign and helped drive them to a championship. B, of course, did a lot of stuff coming off the bench. There has been talk that possibly either B or Rain Rowe, another late acquisition for the Reign last season, could possibly be moved into the starting positions as that free throw goes. But it's still very early in the season. There's nothing to panic about, as the St. Louis Reign are defending PSB champions, have not picked up a win, but they are trying to get their first win of the season here tonight against the San Francisco Monsters. Hartman, he's going to look for the long-range bomb. Could not get that one to go. B with that rebound. Quickly trying to bring it on up. Here comes Rain Rowe on the right side. Met up with the defense very tight. Now Mambo looking to get that one, kissing off the glass, too strong. And now here comes San Francisco. Mickey Hartman. He's now going to get over to Big Dan Levin. Now it's over to Haynes on the left side. Haynes wanted the ISO, but a little miscommunication. Now Hartman, he's looking to drive. Kicks it on back to McCaw. Shot clock about to be a factor. Three-pointer, could not get that one to fall. Clayton gets the rebound for the St. Louis Reign. Reign Rowe now. Wants to get this screen. Will get the screen. Now he's looking to put a little speed on it. Gets that 2 to go. And we are all tied back up at 16. 12 seconds left here in the first. McCaw with the ball. Looking to set up something big for the offense. There's a screen right there. Stop, pops for 3, and it falls, rattled around a little bit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we end the first quarter. So the San Francisco Monsters up by 3 after one 19-16 game. You got to stay tuned for more PSB on the GSSN. PSB action here tonight on the Global Simulation Sports Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. After one, the San Francisco Monsters have a 3-point lead, 19-16 over the St. Louis Reign. As you can see from this camera view, ladies and gentlemen, it is a sold-out crowd here tonight in St. Louis. High anticipation for this game. So Rain Rowe got the inbound. Now he's looking to do something off this screen. He's going to stop, pop for 3. Gets that one to go from long range. Rain Rowe with the 3-point bomb. And this is how we are going to start off this quarter. Hartman now with the ball inside. Floater with the left hand. Gets that one to go. Mickey Hartman. Definitely been a big-time threat for this San Francisco Monsters thus far in the season. Glover now kicks it on. And Geiger with the two-hand jam. Where was the defense? Man, oh man. Back and forth action between both of these teams. Like two heavyweights in a title bout. Now Sabalas has the ball. Looks to go back inside to Hartman, and he does. Hartman could not get that one to go in the paint. And here comes Rain Rowe, bringing the ball on up for St. Louis. Clayton now kicks it back out to Rowe. Rowe wants that screen. Now he's going to get it. Now he's going to try to go. He's going to have to get something off here in a second because of the shot clock. Nina B now. Step back. Defense draped. Could not get that one to fall. Call quickly trying to bring it up for San Francisco. Wants to go left side. Now back to Sabalas. Sabalas up, over, could not get that one to fall. Rowe with the rebound. Now it's stolen away by San Francisco, and they're quickly trying to bring it on up. Oh man, oh man. Mickey Hartman with the two-hand jam. Somebody stop that man. To try to drive inside, kicks on back to Geiger. Geiger up top, kicks that back out to B. Looking for that screen, gets it on the left side, stops, pops for 3, and it's a 3-point bomb right there for Nina B. 24-23, 6:36, and a timeout right now. Man, oh man. We'll take a timeout as well. As we get set to come back from that commercial break. 24-23, 6:36. Monsters looking to inbound the ball. Bill Morenstein now. And the starters for the San Francisco Monsters back on the court. There's Taylor. Taylor now kicks on back to Sabalas. Back to Levin. Levin now wants to drive inside. Gets that one to go off the glass. Big Dan Levin. Powering his way on through. Look at the difference right now. 12 points compared to the 2.
Number 23 at the line for 1.
Man, oh man, you got to work it down low, and that is what San Francisco is doing. So as Levin goes for the and one opportunity, we got to talk about GSSN merch, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the globalsimsports.net website. You can get all of the content there, as well as you can pick up some nice merch. Get yourself a St. Louis Reign t-shirt or San Francisco Monsters hoodie. You can even support the GSSN as well as the UCW. So there is a reach-in right there, and we got some substitutions for the St. Louis Reign. Now the Reign look to inbound the ball, and they will. Conley now trying to get some big-time ball movement coming off that inbound. Reign row looking for that three-point bomb. Could not get that one to go. Trying to match what he did last time out with those 18 points. Mortenstein, oh man. What a jam right there. The Monsters now up by 4. Field goals to this point, it is definitely in favor of San Francisco. Mortenstein with the rebound. Point guard doing some big-time rebounding. Oh, my goodness gracious. He cocked back and threw it. Dan Levin put an exclamation point on that one. It was like the rim pretty much owed him money, and he had to slam that down. Ronell could not get that one to go. Levin with the rebound for San Francisco. Now quickly trying to bring up the ball right now. Sabalas, where was the defense? But it did not matter. He missed the layup. Got to be kicking himself after that one. Dina B inside, too strong. Could not get that one to go. Hartman with the rebound. Sabalas now trying to reset. Gets that over to Mortenstein. Levin with that screen. Mortenstein, now he's looking to drive. Up, floater, kicks it on back out. Oh, it's stolen away. Here comes Conley. I thought Conley was going to dunk it, but he just floated it up for the layup. Threw me off for a second. I think he threw off the fans. But that's a jam right there. That's how you do it. Let's check out the replay. Oh my gosh. Gil Mortenstein with the body. Somebody stop that man. The poster jam right there, and a timeout. I would have definitely taken a timeout after that one. 32-26, 4:06 left here in the second quarter. So we are back from the timeout, ladies and gentlemen. With 4:06 left here in the second, the San Francisco Monsters up 32-26 on the St. Louis Reign. Nelson with the ball. Now he's looking to drive to the right side over Dan Levin. Not going to happen. But no, it does. How did he get past Dan Levin? That was like a glitch mode. Man, oh man, just completely blindsiding Dan Levin. Now Dan Levin's mad, and he's going to take it out on the rim. 9 points, 4 of 4 shooting for Dan Levin here tonight. Jacoby Mamba with the ball. Now he's on the little PSB logo, trying to get past his man. And there is a violation right now, out of bounds. Costly turnover there for the leader of the St. Louis Reign, Jacoby Mamba. So we have some substitutions on the court. Mortenstein now bringing the ball on up for the Monsters. Kicks it on back to Howell. Look at this. Sabalas! Now he throws it down. Welcome to the jam party. 36-28, just over 3 to go here in the second. Rowe now stops, pops for 3, gets that one to fall. 36-31. Mortenstein. Now he's looking to drive. Not getting enough on that one. And here comes Jacoby Mamba and the Reign. Glover now with the ball. Trying to set something up here. Now it's over to Nelson. Nelson, hand in his face. Could not get that one to fall. This season thus far, you can look at the rebounds. Tonight they have 16. This team is doing it on the offense and defense. Mortenstein with the ball right now. Getting that screen. Three-point attempt. Could not get that one to fall. Here comes Jacoby Mamba. Quickly trying to bring the ball up to Glover now. Back to the left side. Now it's back to Glover up top. Now it's over to Rain on the right side. Kicks on down to Nelson. Trying to get past Dan Levin. Kicks it on back to Rowe. Back to Glover. Swinging it around. Shot clock about to be a factor. Jacoby Mamba. Clutch shot. Could it go? No, it won't. Wanted to get that three-pointer, and it would not fall. Sabalas now brings on over to Mortenstein. Mortenstein definitely doing a lot of work as the point guard. Could not get that one to go. Mortenstein with the rebound. Howell now trying to get two for a dollar. Could not get that one to go. Still staying alive. Now it's over to Howell. Howell for a three. Bang! Let's go.
3 points.
39-31. Way to stay with the ball. The offensive rebounds definitely help. Now Jacoby Mamba looks to drive. Wants to go inside. Stops. Pumps. Tries to kiss it off the glass. Could not get that one to go. Jacoby Mamba is struggling here tonight. And as you can see, the St. Louis Rainers struggling. They have not scored in the last 2 minutes. Daniel Ventfield with the ball now. Tries to go inside. Up, over. Gets it to go. L.A. Rowe. He's going to get charged with the foul right there.
Second team foul.
And Ventfield, check out the replay on that one.
Number 8. 1 shot.
Nice little fake going to the left, but he decided, nah, I'm going to put it on the afterburners to the right. And Ventfield is now going to the line for a three-point play. This Monsters team, I said it earlier, they have a lot of potential, and you can see how much they are crafting themselves to be one of the best teams in the PSB. Ventfield shot is up, and it is good to extend this lead 42-31. Shot clock and game clock, about 15 seconds difference. Rowe now looking to drive. Kicks on back to Nelson. Nelson gets the two to go. Now here comes Daniel bringing the ball up for the Monsters. Mortenstein for three. Gets it to fall. Gil Mortenstein tonight, 4 rebounds, but 9 points off of 4 of 8 shooting. Shot clock is turned off. Rowe has to get it over to Bowers. Bowers is trying to get that screen. Wants to put it on the afterburners. Goes inside. He's going to get hacked right there by Ventfield. That's his third personal. And that's going to send Bowers to the line. He got a little bit of a hit right there, but he's going to shake that off. Jamari Bowers to the line for the St. Louis Reign. 3.8 seconds left here in the first half. Bowers gets a shot off, and it is good. What I've noticed a lot thus far in this game, the big-time players for the St. Louis Reign have been kind of falling down a little bit. We haven't seen much of Jacoby Mamba. We have not seen much of L.A. Rowe, the 1-2 combo at that guard position. Maybe that is going to be a big factor in this game. Missing that second one, and there is a jump ball with 2.3 to go. Wow. So 2.3 to go. Green will get it. Quick shot right there by Bowers. Could not get that one to fall. And as we go into the half, the Monsters are up 45-34.
45.
You got to stay tuned for more action coming your way on the GSSN, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we check out Mickey Hartman here tonight. He was just announced earlier that he is the Western Conference Player of the Week. You can see some of his highlights here tonight. Man, oh man, Mickey Hartman. I'm telling you, this guy is probably going to be labeled as the most improved player that I have seen thus far in the PSB. 45-34. Rain bringing the ball back up, as you can see on your screen right now. After that turnover, you can see who is on the court. And oh my goodness gracious, check out the slam cam right there. Cocking it back and doing a thing. Nathaniel Ventfield, man, oh man. Now up by 13. Rowe with the ball. Now gets that on over to Glover. Tries to get it back going his way. Gets the three-pointer. Excuse me, the two-pointer. It was a two-pointer just inside the line. 47-36. Daniel with the ball. Kicks it back to Hartman. Hartman for three. Could not get that one to fall. Bowers with the rebound. And here comes St. Louis. Now back over to L.A. Rowe. Rowe has not really had a big-time game. Now he's looking to get a big-time three falling, but it will not go down. Mortenstein with the rebound. Now Mortenstein looks to drive inside. Could not get that one to fall. Nelson will be hit with that foul right there. And that will send San Francisco back to the free throw line.
Shooting for San Francisco, number 9.
I'm very surprised right now. This is not a close game with San Francisco and St. Louis. I mean,
take a break. 2 shots.
St. Louis, the defending, reigning inaugural champions of the PSB, has not really flipped the switch with their big guys, and Jacoby Mamba and L.A. Rowe. So that is very surprising thus far. However, the Monsters have really done a lot of work keeping the offensive possessions in their favor, grabbing the rebounds and then going back up with the ball. So that, to me, thus far is a deciding factor as we got 7:49 left here in the third. 49-36, Ellie Rowe with the ball. Now he's looking to do some magic. He's going to take it on back. Try to reset. Wants that screen. Will get the screen, and he does. Shot clock about to be a factor. Rowe needs to get something going. Right hand gets that one to fall. L.A. Rowe getting the party started. Nice ball movement. Hartman with the ball on the left side. Ventfield, he's going to launch it for three. He gets that one to fall. Man, oh man. Daniel Ventfield with the long-range bomb and a timeout as we have 7:02 here in the third quarter. Coming back from that quick timeout, ladies and gentlemen. San Francisco up 52-38, 7:02 here in the third quarter. Inbound by St. Louis. L.A. Rowe with the ball. Now he's going to flip it on over to Glover. Now it's over to Bowers on the left side. Wants to get that screen, and he will. Bowers now stumbles a little bit, trying to get it out. Jacoby Mamba for three. Could not get that one to fall. Jacoby Mamba has been struggling big time here tonight.
Number 9.
And a nice little layup right there by Mortenstein. 54-38. Mortenstein with 15 points, 10 of those in the paint alone. L.A. Rowe now. Gonna set something up, both with that screen on the left side. Now he's going to go for three. Could not get that one to fall. Man, oh man, between Jacoby Mamba and L.A. Rowe, the lid is just very, very tight on the basket. And what a big-time jam from Big Dan Levin. San Francisco Monsters assists tonight, 12. They are looking to do some big-time work passing that ball to make sure they get the open looks. Now L.A. Rowe stops, pops, got the pump fake, got his man. Now he's going to spin. Could not get that one to fall. He had his man beat, but it would not go in his favor. To Daniel now inside. Now he's going to get his man up off his feet. Now it's back out to Mortenstein. Mickey Hartman now wants to get this screen. He's going to go for the three-pointer. Could not get that one to fall. Bowers with the rebound. Still a big-time drought for this St. Louis Reign. And here we go with Mortenstein bringing the ball on up, and he pumps it down by his knees and throws it down for another 2 points. 17 points for Mortenstein. 58-38 is a blowout 20-point game right now. And another turnover. Mortenstein doing the work. And the windmill jam to put it down. That is 19 points for Mortenstein. My goodness gracious. And a timeout, big time needed by this St. Louis Reigns team. The crowd is dead here, ladies and gentlemen. So as we come back, I mean, the atmosphere in this arena, the Alvin Arena, is just wow. It is insane right now as the San Francisco Monsters are up 60-38 with just over 4:30 here in the third. Nelson trying to get something going, and it will not fall down. This St. Louis Reign team is struggling. Hartman, he's going to get an easy 2 points right there.
Number 8.
The rebounds right now, if you are picking up it off the glass, you are going to do very well, and that is what the San Francisco Monsters are doing, keeping it on the offensive and defensive side. Bowers wants to drive. He's going to get hit right there going to the line. Benfield, that is his fourth. So he's got to kind of tone it down a little bit, but that will send Bowers back to the line. Surprising as it may sound, Jamari Bowers has pretty much helped lead this team. Even though they are being blown out right now, he is leading this team on trying to get something going. Mortenstein and Daniel have pretty much locked down L.A. Rowe and Jacoby Mamba here tonight. Free throw is up and it is good. Substitutions will be made on the court right now as Haynes and McCall come back in for the Monsters. And of course Nina B checks in for the St. Louis Reign. Bowers trying to make some magic here at the line, trying to build a little bit of a spark. Shot is up, and it is good, but they are still down by 22. Monsters have just dominated this game thus far. over to Daniel. Daniel for three. Could not get that one to fall. Bowers with the rebound. All right, Bowers now trying to bring it on up to Glover. Glover. He's going to try to make some magic, but is it going to work out for him? Almost stolen away. Costly turnovers are going to definitely cost the St. Louis Reign. Bowers, 4-3, gets that one to fall. Jamari Bowers with the three-pointer. He is really trying his best to chip away at this Monsters lead. Now it's inside to McCall. McCall. Now he's going to bring it back to the free throw line. Hartman, he's looking for a three-point bomb of his own. Could not get that one to go. Jacoby Mamba with the rebound. Now Glover bringing the ball on up. Kicks it back to Nina B. Nina B. Pump fakes. Wow. Had Dan Levin off his feet. Had McCall off his feet. McCall got hit with the foul right there, and Nina B goes to the line. Substitutions made on the court right now for the St. Louis Reign. 62-45, under 3 minutes to go, and Nina B trying to finish off this and one opportunity. Free throw is up and it is good. Bounced around a little bit. Now it's 62-46. Monsters get it on over to Dan Levin. Now it's over to Hartman. Back over to Haynes. Now it's over to McCall on the right side. Looking for the screen. McCall now. Now going for the three-pointer. Could not get that one to fall. Clayton with the rebound for St. Louis. Clayton trying to do some big-time things. Oh no, McCaw steals the ball. Another costly turnover for the St. Louis Reign. This team has just taken the wind out of these fans. They are barely chanting out defense at this point. Shot clock about to be a factor. Not going to matter when Ethan Daniel hits a three in the corner to extend this lead. 65-46, under 2 minutes to go. Rain Rowe with the ball. Trying to go to the left side, hands it off to Nina B. Nina B wants to shoot that one. Came up a little bit short on the shot, bounced around, could not get that to fall. San Francisco with another rebound and another possession back up the court. McCaw. Now tries to get inside to Hartman. Over to Haynes. Haynes with the right-hand layup, too strong. Haynes stayed alive with it. Slams it down for two. Way to stay with the ball. This is what San Francisco has been doing all game long. B now inside. Geiger, too strong, stayed alive. Not going to happen again. Man, oh man, it's like every time St. Louis has the ball, it is flat. But then, of course, when San Francisco gets the ball, as there's a three-point attempt to go right there from McCaw to extend this lead. It is just like the Monsters can keep the ball alive and get their shots down. St. Louis has been struggling with this. Mamba now goes inside. Too strong again. What is going on with Jacoby Mamba? I mean, this reminds me of Space Jam when the Monsters just start taking all of the players' powers away. Clayton with the rebound right there. And here comes St. Louis. Nina B inside. Gets the two to go. Jacoby Mamba with the assist right there. Shot clock is turned off as we have about 16 seconds left here in the third. McCaw looks to drive. Cuts over to the right side with that little Euro step. Could not get it to fall. Now Nina B gives over to Rain Rowe. Back to Jacoby Mamba. He's going to do a hop step. Gets the two to go. 70-50 going into the fourth quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It is a definite blowout by the Monsters. But we still have one more quarter to go for this game. Can they have a prevailing opportunity? Or is this just going to be a Monsters big-time blowout, destroying the inaugural champions?
We all know the talking sports heads on TV and on radio, but do we know the story about how they ended up in that spot? What about the behind-the-scenes production members? Maybe the up-and-comers, or even those just trying to join the sports media world? Behind the Mic is specifically tailored to tell the stories of those very people, how they got to where they are today, and the advice they want to pass along to the future of the sports media industry. Behind the Mic, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music.
And it's been a one-sided affair coming into this fourth quarter as the San Francisco Monsters even start off this quarter with a dunk. 72-50 now over the St. Louis Reign. You can see the field goals on the floor. You can see the struggles right now for this St. Louis team. Rain Rowe looks to drive it. Trying to get past all of the defenders. Gets it inside, but no. Taylor with the steal right there. Another turnover for the St. Louis team. Mortenstein now with the ball. He's been dominant here tonight, putting on a show. Sabalas could not get that one to go. Taylor with the offensive rebound and the foul right there.
Number 30.
Man, oh man, what is it going to take for this team, the St. Louis Reign, to stop doing turnovers? And they are just out of sync tonight. And what I've noticed ever since the end of the third quarter, fans are starting to leave the arena. This is not good if you are the St. Louis Reign. The wind has completely been out of your sail all game long. Taylor missing that one right there. And now here comes Rain Rowe getting inside to Geiger. Geiger too strong again. It is just amazing right now to see how much this St. Louis Reign team is struggling. Haynes trying to get the turnaround, could not get that one to go. B now with the ball. Trying to get the screen to go back to the right. Gets it inside. Geiger wide open past Dan Levin for that two-handed jam. 74-52 with 7:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Levin now wants to drive. He's going to try to go baseline. He's going to get out of bounds. I mean, nice little layup, but when you step out of bounds, man, it's not gonna count. So substitution on the court right now for both teams. And now here comes the St. Louis Reign back up the court. Nina B with the ball. B looking to try to get past this defense. Rowe had the wide open shot, could not get that one to fall. Mortenstein inside, floater, could not get that one to fall. Conley with the rebound for St. Louis. Rain Rowe trying to make some magic his way. Stops, pops, could not get that one to fall. Levin with the rebound. The missed shots lead to big-time rebounds, and that is why San Francisco has definitely put on a clinic here tonight, cleaning up the glass. Taylor now trying to get something going. Shot clock definitely going to be a factor. Got to figure out what he wants to do. He's going to just throw it up. Could not get that one to fall. Nina B with the rebound. Now trying to put the tempo back up, but now it's slowed back down. Geiger now. Kicks it on back to Rowe. Rowe wants to drive. Kicks it on back out to B. Screen. B for three. Gets that one to fall. Nina B with the big time shot. Almost going out of bounds that ball did right there. Ornstein now gets it on over to Taylor. Taylor wants to back down row. Inside. Oh my goodness gracious, Dan Levin, how you doing? Wow. 31 of 62 going in favor of San Francisco. That's how they're doing on the field goals tonight. Obviously, the St. Louis Reign, not even close. There's a foul right there by Sabalas. First personal foul right there for him, and that will send the St. Louis Reign back to the line. Gonna be trying to keep this bench going. 5:22 left here in the fourth quarter. It is a big-time blowout. B shot is up, and it is no good. I am telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, this is just surprising. I mean, I know the Monsters are a definite big team. The chemistry on that team just seems like it's clicking on all cylinders. But seeing the inaugural champions getting blown out at home is just demoralizing in so many ways. Free throw for that one is good, going 1 of 2 from the line. Gil Mortenstein, definitely a big factor for this team here tonight. Now he's going to go for it. He gets the two-pointer to go. Gil Mortenstein leading the way with 23 points. 18 of those have come from inside the paint. The interior defense is definitely missing for this St. Louis Reign team. Bowers now wants to go on the other side of the court. Now he's looking to back him down. Got that one to fall. Jamari Bowers trying to keep the Reign a little bit alive with the pulse. But of course, I feel like it's way too late in this game. Another two-pointer right there for San Francisco. 80-58, 4:22 left in the fourth quarter. Jacoby Mamba now kicks on over to B. Wants to get the screen on the right side, and does. Gets the two-pointer off, rolled around, could not get that one to fall. Another rebound for this San Francisco Monsters team. Ethan Daniel with the ball on the court logo. On the screen, but waves him off. Now he wants to go. Mortenstein now with the ball. Kicking on over to Hartman. Hartman. He's going to float it up with the right hand. Could not get that one to go. Ventfield stayed alive with it, but he's going to get hit by Jacoby Mamba.
First personal foul, second team foul.
That is what has kept a lot of the possessions alive for the San Francisco Monsters. They have just cleaned up the offensive glass, and they try to make it work. And when it does go and work, this is how they have gotten this big-time lead. So Ventfield extends the lead with that free throw right there. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got to talk about UCW, the Sim Wrestling Show, here on the Global Simulation Sports Network. The high-flying action, the intensity coming very, very soon. You don't want to miss it. So that free throw goes down right there. Speaking of UCW and the PSB, I mean, I'm telling you right now, this is a complete smackdown. This is just a big-time dominating performance here. Ventfield going inside, could not get that one to go. Bowers will get hit with that foul, sending the Monsters back to the line.
Number 8 at the line for 2.
So Ventfield going back to the line for San Francisco, extending this lead possibly with these next two shots. 3:32 left here in the fourth quarter. You still have some fans here, but now you do that pan out, you see a lot of empty seats. since the fourth quarter started. And it's slowly trickling. Ventfield got that shot off, extending this lead for the Monsters. Trying to cap it off again. Free throws up, and it is good, and is now an 84-58 game with 3:30 left here in the fourth quarter. LA Rowe with the ball, being defended. Now he actually got off his man. There we go. LA Rowe with 2 points right there from about the charity stripe area. Taylor now tries to get inside the Ventfield. Almost stolen away. Turns around, gets the left-hander to go. Nathaniel Ventfield doing some nice little work in the paint. Now here comes Jacoby Mamba, bringing the ball on up for the Reign. Nelson now, oh, and it's stolen away. Ventfield, he timed that one. Left-handed layup, good. Nathaniel Ventfield tonight, 16 points just this quarter alone. He said, I'm gonna make this happen. He's got 10 thus far. LA Rowe now kicks on back to Mamba. Mamba wants to drive. He is just being locked down tonight. Here we go with the right-handed layup. Jacoby Mamba with another 2 points. 88-62 as we are about to approach the 2 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Swift now gets on back to Ventfield, and I'm telling you, he is in fuego in this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Swift now. Shot clock going to be a factor. Up, over, could not get that one to go. Mamba with the rebound. Oh, what a nice little ankle breaker. Oh my goodness. Jacoby Mamba just froze his man. Man, oh man. Jacoby Mamba, I'm telling you right now, that was a very nice crossover. Getting sent to the free throw line. Wow, what a highlight move. I mean, if he would have made it as an and one opportunity, that would have been very big, but Jacoby Mamba misses that free throw. That's pretty much been almost every shot for the big man here for St. Louis. Mamba trying to redeem himself with this free throw, and he does. 88-63, 148 left in this game. This has been a Monsters game pretty much since tip-off. McCaw wanted to get the foul, but he didn't. Stays alive with it. This is what I'm talking about. The San Francisco Monsters cleaning up the offensive glass. Another possession in their favor. Taylor now wants to drive. Met back up top. He's going to have to force that one. And he somehow got that one to go with a hand in his face. LA Rowe bringing the ball on up for St. Louis. Wants to screen to the left side. Now he's going to try to shoot a three-pointer. Cannot get that one to fall. Man, oh man. The St. Louis Reign getting beat in so many ways. Taylor with that nice little layup right there. Extending this lead to almost a 30-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. LA Rowe goes inside, gets that two to go. LA Rowe here tonight, 13 points, 6 coming from the mid-range. So LA Rowe kind of doing some work, but it's not really panning out for the St. Louis team. Nice ball movement right there by San Francisco. Staying alive yet again, and there's a block right there. Jamari Bowers with the block. But it honestly is too little too late for this St. Louis Reigns team. Shot clock and game clock about 7 seconds difference. Bowers now wants the ball. He wants to power his way. Spin move. Could not get that one to go. Jacoby Mamba stays alive with it. Not gonna fall. And as the time is about to wind on down, ladies and gentlemen, the San Francisco Monsters have put on a clinic, a dominating performance, owning the St. Louis Reign here in St. Louis. Final score 92-65. San Francisco again picking up the big time dub on the road. And man, oh man, I'm hearing right now we got to talk about our player of the game, Gil Mortenstein. Man, he put in a lot of work here tonight. A lot of highlights leading the way for this Monsters team. But ladies and gentlemen, this is James Olson signing off the hot mic here tonight on the PSB for GSSN. I'll see you next time.